Welcome to G93 Week In Review. We're back with you. This is the time where we just talk about all of the hot topics we discussed on G93 throughout the week. Hot topics, and we got a couple of hot topics we're going to talk about right now. Got my wife, Linda. She's joining me once again, and so we're going to dive right into it, Linda. 39 missing kids in Georgia. Can you believe 39 missing kids, man? We got to put that hedge of protection around our kids every day, 24/7.
Yeah.
Wherever they go, we're looking out the window, making sure they're where they're supposed to be.
Well,
man, this is crazy.
And you have to. And you know, we discussed how where we're located, we're kind of where a junction is of a bunch of highways and freeways and byways and Birmingham, Atlanta, just there's this thoroughfare where cars come through and kids end up being gone in just, you know, a matter of seconds. And you know, we're Huntsville. We're not that far from Birmingham and Atlanta, and we know we have had several Amber Alerts lately. Man. And I was just thinking, I was working at home one day, you know, in Harrison, and you have to watch your boys too, you know, not just your girls. You got to watch your boys. And so I'm working, and he says, "Mom, can I go play basketball?" And I'm like, "Sure." So I'm at the window, and I can see over into the driveway through the window. And next thing you know, I don't hear a ball dribbling. So, you know, I go downstairs, you know, put on some flip-flops. I'm in mismatched clothes because, you know, I'm working at home. Don't have to be cute. And no bra, you know, just run out real quick because nobody's going to see me. But he's not there. Mm-hmm. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, let me go around, go down the street a little bit. Don't see him at the neighbors. Walk down a little ways longer. Come back down the street. Look around, and I'm screaming, "Harrison," you know, and I'm getting louder, "Harrison," no response. You know, so now I've picked up a trot by now, you know, I'm running down the street. Yes. No bra, as I said before, being assaulted by my own breasts. And nose out, flared out to here, and I'm screaming, "Harrison," you know, scared. Just in complete and total trepidation. Because I'm going down the street and I'm looking for him and I don't see him. And so by now my heart is beating up in my chest and everything. And then my peripheral vision, I spot him, and he's about a block away, and he's turning that corner, around in that corner back onto our street. And I mean, he is booking it because he knows he's in trouble. He knows he's going to get it. And you know, just in 5 minutes, maybe just 5 minutes, you know, he was just gone. And just that fear, that's that first thing that you think about, you know, is somebody is, you know, absconded with my child. So yeah, you have to really watch them, and they can disappear in a moment. You know, you just can't ever be too safe.
It's the biggest concern because every time you hear an Amber Alert or something go off, man, the first thing you think, "Where are my kids?
Yeah.
Where my kids? Everybody here? Everybody here?"
Yeah, definitely.
And you just feel sorry for the kids that are missing. You know, they said 39 kids found in Georgia. U.S. Marshal Service conducted what is called Operation Not Forgotten, and they found these kids. Can you imagine that cop rolling up on that truck and open up that door to that truck bed and find those kids just blinking at you in the dark, just back at you, just blinking? Man, I would probably lose my mind.
Why they gotta be blinking?
Because you already know you're gonna have 78 eyes blinking back at you. You know, just that will bother me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But back in the day, do you remember your parents told you can play all day, but make sure you're at the house when the lights come on.
Oh, yeah.
When the street lights come on, you got to be home before they come on.
That's right. You can ride freely through the neighborhood, you know, go around.
Can't do that today.
You know, come home as long as the street lights don't cut on. You know, you're good. Yeah.
Be safe out there.
Absolutely.
Keep an eye on your kids.
Watch your kids.
Watch your kids now. Also in the news, we talked about the pilot. They call him the Jetpack guy. I don't believe this, though. The Jetpack guy, an airline pilot's landing at Los Angeles International Airport, the LAX, on Sunday reported seeing a guy in a jetpack flying about 300 yards off their wing before they landed. So
3,000 feet altitude.
Right, 3,000 feet when they're descending, about to land. The jetpack guy right next to the plane, just flying right next, like he's Iron Man or something, just, you know. And the pilot was like, "What in the world?"
He was hallucinating.
You already know when he called back to town and said there's a jetpack guy right next to the plane, and he questioned him. He said, "Is he on the right or the left?" Because you know he's probably testing him, seeing if he really knows what he's talking about, if he's drunk.
He's really seeing what
right.
he's seeing.
But then Southwest airline pilot said the same thing. "Yeah, I saw the same jetpack guy." What will possess you to go up that high right by the plane. That reminds me of something from Twilight Zone.
Everybody has the dream of flying, though, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't it seem like it would be thrilling or to
No,
be free
no. Because what if it got sucked up in the engine somewhere, and then it's like a dead jetpack?
Well, you know, when I was a kid, I watched Bewitched, right? And then Dora one time was sitting on the wing of the plane, and she was waving at the passengers in the plane.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Well, I don't know, just, to be able to fly up and rest on the wings of a plane to take you through the rest of your trip, doesn't sound...
Man. And now the FBI are looking for the jetpack guy. They can't even find the guy. He just took off. Crazy. And last but not least, man, this is something else. A professor admits she lied about being black while being a professor at George Washington University. She publicly identified as black, revealed she was really white.
Kind of like a Rachel Dolezal kind of situation, huh?
But take a look at the picture. I mean, does she look black to you?
Well, there's some characteristics about her that are kind of African. And well, in my family, we have the lightest almost white, to the darkest, hue of black. And so, you do have people, even back in the day, who passed for white. So, I mean, I guess you can pass for black.
She said she was Jewish white, though, and I can see what she's talking about.
Well, she does have a broad nose.
Broad nose, yeah. But for her to even think about, saying I'm black, why did she do it in the first place?
Well, she taught African American studies. Now, I don't want to say that you can't be white and teach African American studies, because I had white professors as well who were very schooled in, African American topics. But maybe she felt it would lend credibility to her teaching African American and African studies.
Well, now you're caught. I mean, now you have to admit that, hey, I'm really white, and her credibility is shot. So why would she even think about doing it in the first place? Now, she says that she's sorry. I am a coward. You should absolutely cancel me. I absolutely cancel myself.
So what does it mean she cancels herself?
Well, she's just disappointed in herself, so you can just write me off.
So what's she giving back then? Or what's she canceling?
Well, what she need to give back is that black card. Give that card up. Jessica, give that card up. Give that card up. Jessica Krug, man. Even that last name.
Krug.
I mean, that doesn't sound black to me at all. Krug.
Well,
who you know with a last name Krug that's black?
I can't think of it.
Those are the topics we talked about on G93 in review. Join us next week, same time, right here, and I'll be with my wife again talking about all the hot topics. And happy Labor Day weekend. Be safe out there, all right?
That's right.
All right, we'll see you next time. Peace.